We do happen to have the second generation just sitting right here, don't you know? We have yellow sitting right here.
Would you be up for that?
I
Would you be right up for going into Gen 2?
I know I would.
Gen 1 for now has bested us.
It most certainly has.
But are you game for that? Are you game for beginning a fresh Nuzlock right here?
Right now.
Yep. Shall we?
Yeah.
Okay.
We want to finish this stream. We want to actually. We want to go out with a bang. We failed miserably here.
Fine.
Move on. Next thing.
Fire
never give
up
up.
Crystal.
I agree. Absolutely. Completely. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you, streaming software. I love you so much.
Alright, fire up Crystal, and I want our clock to be a part of this as well.
So.
No, we're not 12 hours. We've got to come up with a different clock gimmick.
How about what we discussed? The cursed Nuzlock rules.
Alright, my only gripe with that is how we're going to come up with curses kind of on the fly. But have you got dice handy?
Mate, I play 40k.
Okay.
I have many dice sitting right here, my friend.
Alright. So we got a dice here. 6-sided dice, which I will roll, and you will have to take my word. Set the clock to 30 minutes. Alright. Set the clock to 30 minutes, and every 30 minutes I will roll this dice. And if we get number 1, we forfeit our next catch. If we get number 2, we have to spend as much money as possible at the next opportunity. If we get number 3, we have to drop through 5. We have to drop 3 items from our inventory of our choice.
Of our choice.
Of our choice. If we get number 4, then we become temporarily super aggressive and can no longer run from battle and must fight every trainer who we come across.
Jesus.
If we get number 5, we suddenly develop a terrible crippling phobia of bugs and cannot use or capture any bugs until the next curse comes in. And if we get number 6, chat gives us something.
Yes.
Chat's choice. We'll probably have to review that later. I'm going to go into Twitch chat here and change the title as it is no longer appropriate. God, it was really inappropriate calling it a road to victory. It was not a road to victory, only disappointment and death. And it can be Rise from the Blood and Ashes. I really miss Quattro already.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Alright.
She was our girl.
So yeah, on the fly, we have a whole new Nuzlock. Okay, don't worry. If chat suggests nothing, then we'll come up with something. But if chat suggests something, we'll go with that. 6 will be chat's choice.
What was number 1 and number 3?
Number 1 was forfeit your next catch.
I'm just quickly making a note
And
here, so we
3.
don't do things like I just did there.
Yeah.
Forget.
And number 3 was drop 3 items from our inventory.
Well done.
Alright. A whole new Nuzlock.
A whole new
What the
world, a dazzling place.
No!
What?
This is wrong.
Why does it continue?
Because I hit the wrong button.
New game. What you... Right, now then.
Oh no! No! No. Reset it. Restart it. Burn the run. Reset. Please.
Reset.
Yes, reset. Reset-y. Like the mole. Because this was the first game of all of the Pokemon games to give you the chance to pick a female trainer. and so I think it's only right that we do that to see how badly they adapted the game for it. I want to see how many cute trainers are going to accuse us of groping them if we're a female.
Let's do it.
Alright, so new game.
I hope there won't be many sixes.
We'll go with a girl trainer. What time is it? It's 9:45 at night. Oh, at night. 9. Yes. How many minutes? A lot of them. Yes, 45 minutes. And we should start the curse clock. But
you have not rolled a curse yet.
Yeah, we'll roll our first one. Okay, so let's start working on...
In 30 minutes time.
Yeah, let's start working on the canon. Why are we cursed?
Well, I can certainly say that the method of lifting the curse would be to defeat the trainer at the top of that mountain.
So, okay,
that represents our protag character from the first game. Why are we cursed? I don't know.
Alright.
How should we do that? Well, the deaths of all of that Pokémon, the souls came back with a vengeful spite.
Can we just continue to be protag? Is that okay?
Yeah, very well.
Because my head canon on this.
We are his daughter, and that is why we are cursed.
No, not daughter.
Why not?
I prefer the idea that the failed run is canon,
exactly.
And that after all of his Pokemon died, he became a bitter old man. And he saw us as a kid going into the now theme parkerized Kanto and being like, wow, this is so great! And he cursed us. Because he's a bitter old man who couldn't save his home.
Bitter old man who could not save his home.
Yeah, he's like, this place used to be glorious. Now look at it, with your ghost radio towers and your high-speed trains. Sunday, is it? No. It's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Yes, I know how to use a phone.
And then she reminds you anyway.
Yeah.
Gee, isn't that convenient? No.
No, it'd be convenient if you could go away. Let me get on my Pokemon adventure and try and forget Quattro.
We should probably discuss something about what our star should be. I love Cyndaquil, and I do love Totodile. And then there's the one that nobody loves. I have a funny feeling that just because nobody loves it, you're probably going to pick it.
No, I don't particularly love it either. But how about we roll the dice? 1, 2, 4, Cyndaquil. 3, 4 for Totodile.
And ignore the
5,
rest.
5 for Chikorita. 6 for Chat's Choice.
6 for Chat's Choice.
Alright. It's a 2.
It's a 2.
So it's a Cyndaquil. Alright. Which one do we... Alright, so it's Cyndaquil. We gotta name this one.
And Kanto Land was a bust, so they rebuilt the cities. The souls of the dead Pokemon curse a random 10-year-old child every year on August 11th.
Yeah, it's because we were super obnoxious. We went down, we were just like, wow, this is great. I don't know what kind of cesspit this was before, but this is wonderful. And yeah, we got cursed. So we're taking Cyndaquil.
And what shall we call him, her? We do not know what gender it is yet.
I think we'll find out in a second.
We should wait until the gender is revealed.
Yes, we want to give it a nickname.
Cyndaquil
male. Cool. I have a name I would like. Do you have any ideas before I've named a lot of stuff.
Enlighten me.
I would like to name it Bailey, after a Mr. Blaze Bailey.
Why don't you just call it Blaze? Is that too obvious
Yeah,
for you?
Blaze feels too cliched. But I like Bailey.
You like Baileys?
So, do you have any ideas, or is Bailey good?
Go for it.
Bailey, cool.
The irony here is now we've got a position where we want to get as much of the game done as we possibly can before we've got to roll that dice.
Yeah. Like, with the last one, the clock I felt was a great device for building tension, but we weren't going to see much of the last chunk of that. We were going to be, like, booking it all the way.
And consequently, it made us speed up a bit. Potion. It made us speed up a bit, and then we were no longer focused on training and gaining levels. It became a case of trying to speed run.
But the whole purpose of the clock is that we don't want this to turn into a grind fest, which is the trap I feel like a lot of Nuzlocks turn into.
Yes.
Best character. That guy's the best. And remember, Nuzlocke rules, well, if we die it counts, but the catching thing is not in effect yet. We do not have Pokeballs yet. That's the point. Since this is technically like a new run, do you want to go over the rules of a Nuzlocke again quickly?
Well, we can do we currently have any Pokeballs?
No.
We can't catch anything, so these don't count.
Correct.
So, when we can catch Pokemon...
Look, that was new in Crystal as well, the little sprite animations.
Oh yeah!
I remember seeing that when I was on holiday and being like, oh, that's incredible.
Back in the day.
Yes.
Rules of Nuzlocke. If we faint, which we did in the last run, damn it, we lose the game. If our Pokemon faints, it is dead and must be released, and you cannot get any repeats of that Pokemon.
Correct.
We can only capture one Pokemon on any given route.
Oh, and look at that experience bar. Doesn't that make you love Gen 2 already? No, just having that vague indication of how far up the next level you are.
I know.
But, I'm sorry, continue.
You can only catch one Pokemon of an unregistered Pokemon, not type, Pokemon, at any given route. First Pokemon to appear, you must catch it.
So, if, for example, if we had Pokeballs, then we would have caught a Hoot Hoot.
Yes.
Not this Hoot Hoot, but the previous Hoot Hoot. Had we failed to catch that Hoot Hoot, we would not be able to catch anything.
You basically forfeit the route. And that's the other catch of this set of rules. And of course, for this new Nuzlocke, we have our 30-minute timer.
Yep.
When the game started.
That's the curse me clock.
Yes, the curse me clock. When that hits 0, we curse. We get cursed.
When that's reduced to 0.
When that reduces to 0, we roll the dice. The game stops, we roll the dice.
And look, it tells you when you enter a new route. How good is that?
You don't need a town map anymore.
No, screw that noise. And I don't think we're limited on backspace anymore either. I could be wrong about that, though. Okay, Johto's not, like, at risk here. What's at risk is kind of our own personal sanity and well-being. If we fail to, like, beat this trainer, you know, well, if we fail to beat this trainer, we're dead. But
well, basically,
the incentive to not hang around and grind is that we will keep kind of accruing curses. And, like, if you feel like we're particularly slacking and we roll a 6, you can be super vindictive to us if you want.
You could basically say you must take on more than one curse if you so desired.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like we're at your mercy with the 6s because you could potentially just kind of destroy a run in one swift motion there if you really felt like it. But it's a 1 in 6 chance based on how much the chat likes us. So if we've incurred the chat's wrath, yeah, we brought that upon ourselves, I guess. The one benefit I feel like to failing that previous Nuzlocke is that it is kind of proof of concept that Nuzlocks can be failed. And, you know, now no one has any reason to assume our success. Because it's not guaranteed, it's not to be taken for granted. It will come eventually. But can't take it for granted.
I can't believe that Peen killed us and fed us to our Gyarados. To his Gyarados, sorry. What is wrong?
That Gyarados is always going to be a problem.